What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some battles from a member of the community, ArrowWid. So shout out to them. Thank you for submitting this to the channel, and they are running a spicy high damage team right here. They're running Shadow Machamp on the lead, double confusion users in the back, that being Shadow Executor and the Gallade, as well as a double Psychic and a double Fighter. So a lot of doubles going on here, but this is going to be a lot of raw fast move damage coming out. So we'll have to see how this team performs today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Be sure to smash that like button. Let me know what you guys think about this team in these battles. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. All right, moving into the first battle, let's see how this goes. Really excited to see just the raw damage that could potentially come from this team. Obviously, something like maybe like a Togekiss would put a big hurt on this team charm users, but hey, let's see what happens here. We have Shadow Machamp on the lead versus Charizard. Really tough matchup right here for both opponents. Reason being, both of them can one-shot each other, right? Rock Slide and Blast Burn. So they are going to be going for the Cross Chop first. This is going to do resisted damage because of that flying typing there on Charizard. But still, they got to respect the Rock Slide, and they do get a shield right here. Charizard now is going to be throwing a charge move right here. This could be Blast Burn, but hey, Dragon Claw would still do a massive amount of damage, so they're going to shield anyways, and it is going to be a Dragon Claw, so able to shield right there. They're going to be going for Rock Slide now. This will one-shot a Charizard, being double weak to Rock because of the Fire Flying typing. Doesn't matter how much health it has, it will one-shot, and Charizard now getting to another Dragon Claw right here. Will we see a double shield? We do see a double shield, which means they're going to want to try to get to that next Rock Slide to take it out, but they may just go for Cross Chop right here, and we see a beautiful swap into a Pokemon that I don't know what it is because I'm not sure. I don't read this language basically, but it's going to be Venusaur. Okay, so Shadow Executor is going to be coming in, but what's unfortunate about Shadow Executor is even though it absolutely destroys with confusion, it will get one shot by Sludge Bomb right here, which it is a Sludge Bomb that takes out the Shadow Executor, and Gallade is now going to come in and farm down. Gallade can really close endgames very well, especially if Charizard's the only counter right here, so we'll have to see what happens. We are going to see Charizard now come back in, so with Confusion and Leaf Blade, this should be enough damage to take it out. I actually think Leaf Blade may not be enough, but one more Confusion should be able to close this out. Yeah, Leaf Blade's not enough, but one more Confusion is able to close it out, and the final Pokemon is going to be an Alolan Muck. Okay, this is definitely going to come down to the wire. Close Combat will not one-shot a Alolan Muck because it's neutral because of the Poison Dark typing, but it really needs to overload on energy in order to close out this game, and it actually throws the charge move right away. That is unfortunate for the opponent because Machamp might be able to get to the Cross Chop in time. It's going to be a race between Snarl and Counter right here to get to the next charge move, and the Shadow Machamp is going to be able to get to the Cross Chop in time. This will be taking out the Alolan Muck, and that is going to be a good battle. So I think the opponent could have definitely overcharged right there, maybe done 6 Snarls or heck even 8 Snarls and just gone for back-to-back Dark Pulses. But hey, that is a good game, well played right there, and let's go ahead and move into the next battle. So I really love high damage teams, especially Shadow Pokemon. You guys know I love Shadow Machamp. It's been a bread and butter Pokemon for me in the Great League, and I'm excited to bring one to Ultra League one day when I get a decent enough PvP IV. But we have Shadow Machamp on the lead versus, here's a Charmer. All right, this is what we wanted to see right here. They're going to swap right away into Shadow Executor. Charm is still doing a lot of damage, but Confusion is chunking as well. And Seed Bomb, now we see a swap into Venusaur. Oh my goodness, this will one-shot a Venusaur if they do not shield right here. This is a Psychic because that Poison typing, oh, they shielded it. That's okay. What's great here is Confusion actually does so much damage that Shadow Executor can safely shield. We saw Shadow Executor get one-shot by Sludge Bomb before, but that's because of no shields. But with Confusion right here, they may be able to completely farm down. And like I said, I want to see what this team can do against a Charmer, and we saw it on the lead. We are going to see the Clefable now come back in, so Seed Bomb right here is going to be putting a lot of shield pressure because it will do quite a bit of neutral damage. So they do get a second shield right there, which is huge. They have to bring in Gallade right now. Machamp won't be able to do enough damage, but Gallade with Leaf Blade should be able to take it out. They are going to have to shield right here. This is what's unfortunate, what's tough about running double Fighter and nothing that resists Charm, is that you're going to take so much damage, but this is why Gallade is so deadly. Confusion and Leaf Blade will absolutely chunk a lot of meta Pokemon, especially those Charmers. We do see a swap into Ampharos right here, so this is going to be very, very close. They're swapping now into Machamp, but Machamp is going to get one shot if this is going to be a Focus Blast. Charge move now coming through. This is Focus Blast. It'll one shot right here. It is a Focus Blast. Boom! Machamp goes down, but Gallade is coming back in. Leaf Blade right here is going to do a lot of neutral damage, and this is going to come down to the wire. Can this Gallade close this game out? One more Confusion should be able to take it out. They do take out the Ampharos, and that is going to be a good battle right there. So able to win against the hardest counter to their whole team, that being the Clefable. Really well played by this battler right here. All right, moving into the next battle, let's see how this goes. We saw, oh my goodness, Confusion just destroys Venusaurs, everyone. If you have a Venusaur, do not bring it into a Confusion user because you'll get wrecked. Okay, solid lead. So they lost lead hard, now they win lead hard. Let's see what they can do. Venusaur comes in, oh my goodness. The moral of this video is Confusion deletes Venusaur. That's what we're starting to learn today. We're going to go ahead and see a shield right here from the Shadow Executor, and they're just going to commit to that farm down. We know Confusion can absolutely chunk right here because of the poison typing there on Venusaur, and they have to shield twice though. No, they're going to let this go. This is probably just going to be Frenzy Plant. It is a Frenzy Plant. That is a huge call by them, but even resisted, just look at how much damage that did. That's why Venusaur has to be respected. They're going to go ahead and go for the Psychic right here. It's going to do a lot of resisted damage and a bit more than the Seed Bomb would, and they do get a shield as well, which is really nice. Hopefully they can get to a Seed Bomb right here to do some extra health. They're going to try to go for the Psychic, but they can't get to it in time. The Magnezone is going to throw its energy, which is pretty good right here because Mirror Shot will be able to take it out, and that means there's not as much energy for Machamp to worry about, especially in one shield. We see a swap now into Gallade, so it's Gallade versus Gallade right here. This is very tough. A Gallade that closes, especially with double fighter, that being the Machamp and the Gallade mirror right here, is very tough to win, especially when you're behind on energy because Leaf Blade will do so much damage. They're going to go ahead and go for Leaf Blade right here. This will be getting the shield from the Gallade. Obviously, they want to win this matchup right here, but man, they're going to have to throw their energy in. Machamp does have a bit of loaded energy, so we'll have to see if it can close out this battle. Leaf Blade now coming through. This is going to be taking out the Gallade. Barely able to hold on right there, but it goes down to one Confusion. That is a huge Confusion right there. They're going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Punch, or not Shadow Punch. Their Shadow, they're punching, and now they're going for the Cross Chop right here. This should be enough to take out the Gallade, and now it's going to be a race right here to the Cross Chop, and they get to it in time, so Shadow Machamp able to close out this game well against a hard counter there with Gallade and deleting the Magnezone right there, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. So far, this team's very impressive. Yes, it has its weaknesses, but you can definitely manage it very well. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. Let's see how this battle goes. All right. We have Shadow Machamp versus Abomasnow. So another very positive lead, right? We are going to see a swap now into Alolan Muck. So this is a very tough Pokemon to swap into, especially with double Psychic in the back. Yes, there is a Fighting Psychic, so it'll take neutral damage, but hey, you can't really safe swap into that. But Shadow Machamp does not care right here. They're going to go ahead and go for double Cross Chop. This is going to be getting the shield from the Alolan Muck, and they can win switch advantage by safely shielding the potential Sludge Wave. So they do block that right there. The Shadow Machamp is likely going to shield right here and just try to commit to the farm down. They have to worry about a Sludge Wave landing, but it's just going to be a Dark Pulse, which means they may be able to get to the Sludge Wave. Ooh, they're going to go ahead and let this go. This could be Sludge Wave right here. It's just going to be a Dark Pulse, which he's able to survive, which is huge right here. Able to farm down and can line up. Oh, man. Okay, so there's a Swampert in the back. They're going to go ahead and swap into the Shadow Executor right here. We are going to see the Abomasnow now come in. So as you guys can see, Confusion is absolutely chunking, and Abomasnow is going to have to throw its energy. I don't think it can... Man, I don't know. This Weather Ball is going to do a lot of damage right here. Do they let it go? They do let it does one shot right there, which is fine. They're going to bring in the Shadow Machamp, start overloading on energy, and they have Gallade in the back to handle that Swampert. So a double Psychic, double Grass charge moves as well will be able to handle this Swampert in the back. They're going to go ahead and throw a Cross Chop. This should be getting the final shield, and we'll likely see a potential swap out, or they may just stay in with the Shadow Machamp right here. They do get a shield. You know, they can't swap out just yet, so they're just going to work to counter down. They'll let this go through. And then the Gallade will be able to close up nicely with that Leaf Blade. So again, very, very impressed with this team. Definitely a hard team to deal with if your opponent wins lead, right? It's going to be tough for this. It's going to be tough for the opponent to handle this team. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Leaf Blade right here going to be coming through and taking it out. But I definitely think Charm, catching it on the lead is kind of nice because then you can force them to stay in with Shadow Executor like we saw. But maybe a Charm in the back would be really devastating for this team. All right, I think that we have one more. Yeah, we got one more battle here. So far 4-0 in this set with a double Fighter, double Psychic, double Confusion, double Shadow, dubs everywhere. And they're getting dubs, right? So let's go ahead and see how this battle goes. We have Shadow Machamp on the lead versus Toxicroak. Tough matchup right here, but Lord Almighty, this Toxicroak has to fear confusion. Double confusion in the back is devastating. What's great about a Snorlax coming into this matchup too is Gallade has close combat, right? Snorlax is a normal typing, so it'll be taking super effective damage from fighting type moves, and close combat is one of those moves that you just have to fear because it'll one-shot, especially if it's doing super effective damage. So they're going to go ahead and go for the first close combat right here. This will likely be getting a shield here from Snorlax, but they're one confusion away from a second close combat. Hopefully they get to it in time. Yes, they can. This is going to be taking out the Snorlax, or it's going to be getting 2 shields, both of which is a pretty big win here for Arrowhead. So we're going to see probably not the Toxicroak come back in. There's no way. We're going to see Lapras come back in. This is a sealed fate right here. This battler has hard answers for it. We're going to go ahead and bring in the Machamp right here and just go for those cross chops. It's going to be doing super effective damage because that ice typing there on Lapras, right? And then they have Shadow Executor for the Toxicroak in the back. So let's get some Fs in the comment for the Toxicroak right here to have to face off against 2 hard-hitting confusion users. That is just unfortunate right here. We see a swap, and here comes the Shadow Executor to just delete Toxicroak's dreams right there. Oh my goodness, poor fighter right there. But Lapras is going to be going down to confusion. Actually, they're going to go ahead and throw the Seed Bomb. I imagine they were just going to do one more confusion, but Seed Bomb right here will be taking out the Lapras unless they decide to shield. No, they just let it go. And that is going to be a good battle, very well played. So a 5-0 set right there, dubs all around from this battler with double fighter, double shadow, double psychic team, and double confusion as well. So really great showcase of this team. Again, we know this team is probably going to get destroyed by maybe a Togekiss hiding in the back. That would definitely be rough, but we saw it on the lead and they were able to handle it as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this team and these battles. And yeah, like always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.